Yo, what up? What up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? You guys going good? You guys going good? Oh, we don't want. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that shit. How we all doing? Is everyone doing good? How does the audio sound, hey? Welcome, Toby. Welcome into the chat. God's sake. What's... I do have 5 fingers. Actually, no, I've got 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. Get on my level. Get on my level, man. Bro, why is the interface in OBS so dookie? Why is it so dookie, eh? So, today we're gonna be playing some called, some Suicide Squad. Early access came out today for PC because yesterday it came out for console. So let me do a little bit of rant about this first. So I need to get this across to everyone, right? Because there's some non-believers in here, Toby, that don't understand that that this can happen. So basically, if a game comes out at 12 a.m. in New Zealand, right, and it's the 30th, say the game releases on the 30th for early access, right, 12 a.m. in New Zealand, because we're the first people that got 30th, right, people on console get that, right, so that means it's out on the 30th, right, and also on the shelves, if a game releases on the 30th, it will go out on the right in New Zealand, but in America, right, or on Steam or on PC, it releases usually either very end of the day, right, very end of the day, or it will be next day very early in the morning for New Zealand. So in theory, my 72 hours of early access is basically only 48 hours of the early access. Well, because people in New Zealand have already had it for a whole 24 hours, whereas I've only had it for a day, right? So in theory, right, in theory, we, in theory, this shit, means that in New Zealand it releases this day, but on Steam, right, on the PlayStation or something, it releases this day, but on Steam it releases on this day, right? So I'm gonna pull something up real quick. I'm gonna pull up my Steam. Yes, right. So for example, let's go Cyberpunk, right? That, let's say it releases July 21st, right? July 21st, right? In New Zealand, we could become July 21st then. It will release at midnight on July 21st. But for Steam, for people in New Zealand, it will usually either release on the 21st, sort of like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, or it will release at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. the next morning on the 22nd. So my thing is that I'm not wrong. You're wrong, Toby, and I don't usually toot my horn about being right, but for this thing, I am correct, and you cannot argue with me. Also, thank you. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you sort of joined in at a really bad time. I was sort of me and Kiwi V were having a very heated argument last night about or conversation about how he doesn't believe me that games come out a day later on Steam than they do on console. Right? Right? So, still waiting for proof. Still waiting for proof. What proof do you want? What proof do you want? Give me proof. What proof do you want? What proof? Give me anything, and I will hand it to you on a metal platter. Right? Right? I will. Yes, we have been here before, Aaron. We've been here before. Right? We've been here before. And can you agree with me? Fam, I'm telling you. Oh, this is annoying me because I know I'm right. Because I do know I'm right. Because every single game I've pre-ordered on a PC, I've had to wait until the next day. Whereas on freaking PS, right? Or on PS, it comes out on the date at midnight in New Zealand, right? Yes, yes. But guess what? There's hardly any console streamers out there, so the game is harder to find. You actually have to physically search, right? Say Cyberpunk came out, you go Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay, right? And there's not many streamers or YouTubers in New Zealand, right? Yeah, but you don't understand. Yes, it is forced logic, but since this is all about New Zealand, right? Right? There is not many streamers in New Zealand that will do that has the reach to be able to get out to people, right? So that's where it's hard. It's so incredibly annoying to explain because I know I'm right, right? Everyone switches over. Yes, right? And that is correct. But, right? That is true. But for console, right? For console, there's hardly any console streamers out there or people that have capture cards and everything that can stream or record content, right? That they can produce that, that's the thing. And yes, they switch time zones. That is correct. Because, you know why? You know why they switch? You know why? Because New Zealand gets it at 12 a.m. on the 30th of January. And what's the date today? And what am I playing? Oh yeah, that's right, the 31st, and it released on Steam this morning at 7 a.m. So usually, when does it release? Oh, 30th is early access. No. For New Zealand on PC, it's the 31st, right? Right. Let me get my drink of water, right? I will name off a bunch of games that this happened, right? Actually, I'll go through the list because I've pre-ordered so many games last year that I know. Cyberpunk did it. Star Wars Jedi Survivor did it. Mortal Kombat did it. Baldur's Gate did it. Neon Abyss did it. I've got so many fucking games. Right? Frickin' FIFA. That is a really bad explanation. Sure, it's hard to show you because I can't show you without, because it's what I was explaining to you last night. The pre-release date showing that. Right? Store page. Release date is 3rd of Feb, sure. Right? Coming 3rd of Feb in approximately 2 days. Right? Approximately 2 days. Right? Right? The game comes out on the 2nd. Right? Right? The game comes out on the 2nd, but in New Zealand, it's coming out on the 3rd of February. Right? See that? Pre-purchase, the 3rd of February. Right? the game releases on February 2nd, right? And I can prove that by going to simple old Google and going to here and then going Suicide Squad release date. Right? There's 30th of January there. Where is the at 8 most? Well, how am I meant to prove to you, right? With games that have already happened, right? Like Jedi Survivor, right? You asked me this exact same question when that was like, you said, oh, didn't Jedi Survivor came out? And I said, yes, but I have to wait until tomorrow. And you said, oh, but why? And I said, because Steam is releasing it tomorrow. And you're just like, oh, that's stupid. And I said, yes, it is. It's happened to me before many games. FIFA, right? On Steam, it releases, it says, oh, early access is on the 24th of September, right? Pre-release date should be still up, alright? Let's have a look. Right. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just, 28th of release 28th, but it was released on the 27th, but we got it on the 28th, right? It released on the 27th, but we got it on the 28th, right? On console, it released on the 27th. For PC, we got it on the 28th. Well, yes, because yes, Aaron, because all these people, Armageddon is coming up, and I don't care about him. You know, Mina Ashido, yes. See, that's where I find it hard to believe, right? And, you know, and that includes console grade. I get that, right? And I understand where you're coming from, right? But you've looked, right? Whenever you've pre-ordered something, you've seen, oh, yep, it releases on this date. It releases in approximately 2 days, right? I will tell you now that that game has released on console, right? If it's not just a PC exclusive, right? It will have, right? The only game that I know of that released worldwide at the exact same time in recent things that I can think of, right, is Power World. That released at 8 p.m. New Zealand time 2 weeks ago. But yes, anyway, I will find evidence for you tomorrow, Toby, just so I can prove to you, because I don't have the content up with me right now, but I can prove it to you. I don't know how easy it is gonna be to convince you, but trust me, it is something that is proof. But yeah, so today we're playing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This came out today for us, but yesterday for console. So yeah, I'm just currently just playing through. I haven't gone through much of the game, like, story at all. I've kind of been distracted by a whole bunch of shit happening in the world. Better not be your stinky games. Give me games, Toby. Send me some games that you want me to find proof for, and I'll find proof for you. Because I want to, you know, prove you wrong. Because the mic volume, the mic is pretty high. It's legit hitting the yellows. Unless you want me to hit it like up to there, then that's hitting the red. So I can do that if you want me to. I can do. Oh, hey yo! I just found out what this thing does. Ha! Fun fact. Anyway, I'm going to tell me if that's good. Because I will. Yeah, is that good? I'm pretty sure that should be good. It's hitting the yellow, so I don't know if it will be good. Do the hearts mean it's good? Or is someone just spamming hearts? That sounds good. Weird. That is very, very, very strange. Wait, right. This stream is not sponsored by GamerSupps. Not sponsored. Did you hear me? Not sponsored. I will give you the benefit of the doubt and do the examples. CDPR driving game through and some open world. Play. All good. I can do that. I will try and prove you wrong, because I really want to prove you wrong. Anyway, currently sponsored. Yes. I've had one sachet already. It was pineapple cocktail. Very, very nice. Fun fact, I had no idea these had caffeine in them until I received them. So I don't drink caffeine. So when I drank with it, I was freaking like I was drinking rocket fuel. But yeah. Anyway, let's let's do this shit. Bum, bum. I think. Let me know if the audio quality is good. I need to reduce the graphic. Not liking me play with stream. Picture quality. Evil detail. Camera shake, motion blur off. Lens flare off. Aberration, I think. Turn that off. I don't know if. Okay, sweet. Save.
I think the great white shark's being sarcastic.
Oh, shut up, Boomerang.
Yes, I was. Sharko off the top rope. What a bloody legend. Harley, we took them out.
Yeah, let's do this shit. Oh, you piece of shit. Piece of fucking bitch ass.
Feels good to be an apex predator.
Shut up, King Shark. I don't play King Shark, so this is the first time I've been playing him. I usually play Harley Quinn or Captain Boomerang. But yeah, actually first thing I'll show you is the map. The map is very big. And the cool thing about this map is that it shows like it's live. So it will show if it's like raining, it will show rain. If it's got like explosions over on the left here, it will show explosions over on the left. It's fucking awesome. Like, it's actually insane. But the level of detail that's in this game is pretty good. Yes, it's a live service shooter. It's, I don't like that side of it. Look at all this shit. Side rant. So I got the deluxe edition because I wanted to play this game as early as I could, right? I had a look and I went, oh, loadout. Oh, it looks actually. So in the pre-order, you get the classic kit, right? You get the classic stuff. So I've got an outfit and I go, oh, yeah. Yes, adaptive gameplay, yes. And I go customize and I go, oh, yeah, I want this. I didn't even get the full shit because it only gives you the base stuff. And if you want any more color swatches or anything, you have to pay for it. How stupid. How dumb. Like, that's just like me saying, oh, here's 1,000 V-Bucks, right? But if you want to buy this emote, right, you have to buy in 1,000 more V-Bucks, right? Even though the emote is 200 V-Bucks, you have to buy an additional 1,000 because that we just want more money, right? And this is what I was very worried. Yeah, bruh, exactly. It's stupid. It's dumb. Right? So if I go, oh, yes, I want the Harley Chino Classic Pack, right? I go, cool, select. See, I've already got owned. I already own this, right? Because I got it with my deluxe edition. But if I want this, or this, the crease paint, or if I want just the Chino by itself, I have to buy that, right? Oh, do you want to buy more? Oh, yes, you can get the deluxe. Oh, what does this come with? Comes with extra stuff. Oh, look how much that costs. 1,600. Oh, I wonder how much that is. Oh, but that's not everything. Legendary. That costs 2,400. And you know what you get? For an extra 1,000, you get a classic grapple gun and a comic style in color, right? You might be thinking, oh, Ruben, what's the prices on, the stuff? Oh, let me go over and show you. Oh, well, sorry. These are the prices. These are the prices. See that? These are the prices. So if I even want the... Time for it. What's the prices on the stuff? So do you want me to read it out for you for stupid people in the stream? So for 500, it is $7. For 1,000, it is $15. For 2,000, $31. Actually, that's a good point. I don't know if this is in USD prices or in NZ prices. Because I was watching Luke Stevens, right? And he was going through all this stuff. He was like, I played it, whatever. He had the exact same prices. So I want to say that it could be like, it's just like the exact same price to everyone. Or this is in US dollars. Which, if it is, that's ridiculous. I am not paying $120 for 6,300. What are these called? Currency. Lex points. Buy it to find out. But buy should take you to price on. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so it is $7. Okay, so that's good. They've made it adaptive. Sweet. So they've made it adaptive. Which is smart of them. But like, it's still that much for. But like, that's not even the crazy thing, right? You might be thinking, oh, that's quite, but that's normal, right? Right, that's normal. That's normal. Fortnite, for a legendary costume, it is about 15. No, for an epic costume, it is about $15, right? So that's about right. It's about the exact same price. So it is pretty. But guess what? You might be thinking, oh, let's have a look at emotes. Emotes cost $7 each. $7. All emotes are $7, right? As someone who doesn't use emotes, right, who doesn't have a friend to play with, these have no interest to me at all, right? But that's the thing. It's not a single player game, right? You might be thinking, you just choose one character and you run around. You might, you run around and you just, you choose King Shark and you're just King Shark. It's just you as King Shark in Metropolis. But no, it's you, King Shark, and then all the rest of your gang, so Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and Boomerang, right? Right? They're bots. They are bots. So, it's kind of like, they help you, and that's helpful, right? Having them there is. I saw a meme today, right? And it's from the Suicide Squad movie, and it's just like, and it's when Amanda Waller is going through the prison, and they're going, I mean, you can play if you want to, right? Like, you can play, but like, Aaron, it's $120, $119, I think $109. Like we can play. Like, I don't mind. I just don't want you, buying this and playing just for a little bit. Yes, and that's the thing. And that's the nothing annoying thing. So I give this game, in terms of game and gameplay alone, in terms of story and everything, from what I've played, I'll give it an 8 and 9, right? I love the gameplay, I love the story, I love the characters, I give it an 8 or a 9, right? In terms of its live servicey, 6. 6, 7, because if, for example, if the servers go down, right? If the servers go down, everyone that's playing it gets kicked off the servers, right? Even if you're playing alone, you still get kicked off the servers. So if you're in the middle of a boss fight and they go, we're going to shut down the servers for maintenance, everyone's kicked off the servers, right? Which is shit, right? Which is annoying. It's a pain in the ass. And I get it. As a live service, they have servers, they want you to be able to play with friends and everything. That's cool, right? But if you're a single player like me, who doesn't really have friends that will sort of buy this game or that will spend the amount of money on this game as I would, right? There is no point in it being online for everyone, right? So, they are working on offline mode, which I'm glad about. They're working on offline mode so you can play the story and all that shit offline. But if you have an internet cutout or anything like that, you can't play the game. You have to be on the internet to play this game. So, it's a bit hit or miss. Right. I'll get to the part where I saw the meme. About a year ago, Gotham Knights got released, right? Exact same sort of 4-player co-op. You can play as anyone, any of the 4 Gotham Knights, and they have unique things, right? This does it better. I hate to say it, but this does it better, right? Even though this is live service, this game here does it much better. Which is funny, because it's just weird. But yeah, anyway. That's that. And I saw a meme, and it was just like, why is he here? He does exactly what I do. And then it goes, yeah, but I do it better. Which is basically very true, right? And yeah, it's got all the social shit, so it's very live servicey, right? It's got clans, it's got friends, it's got threats, global.
Let's upgrade that shark brain of yours.
It's got upgradable shit. It's got, you know, loadout shit. It's got, you know, outfits and emotes and all that shit. Kiwi, you probably do it better, but that's not the point. So what we're gonna do, instead of going to the main story thing, what I thought I'll do, just for a little bit, we can fly around and just sort of fight some people on the thing. If you're down for that, if you want to play some main story shit, I'm happy to do that. But, you know, just so you can see the game, guys, I'll just play it like this. And that way it's better. More enjoyable. And that means I can play as, you know, one of my favorite my favorite characters. So I want to play as Harley Quinn.
Continue to secure the rooftops and street level. Then we'll deploy forces to sweep the shelters and the underground.
Yeah, so Batman's watching me. I've spotted him a couple times. I think I was around here about an hour or so ago, and I legit saw him sitting up on that thing there. He was legit sitting up there, and I'm just like, bro, that's terrifying. Man's watching me.
But I'll show him.
Yeah, I'm thinking he got some of us dead to rights.
Bats has to be a dick about it, Floyd, but you don't.
But yeah, the game world as itself is pretty. It's a bit. It's medium. It's not empty, but it's not full. So it's just a bit of both. And I'll show you the gameplay basically. It's pretty. It's like.
Apart from the electrocution, you went pretty easy on Cobblepot. Didn't he,
Yeah, he stuffed my hyenas.
Boom.
That makes something different in Australia.
It is what it is. A lot of
But yeah, it's very like it's arcadey, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, no matter what, it's sort of. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know what about it, but I like it. But I really like. This is like my type of game that I like. It's open world. It's sort of got like constant, you know, shit that happens.
I love
Oh.
my new toys. We're gonna slice through those
Oh.
jerks like a hot knife through butter.
Or more like a hot boomerang through aliens, yeah?
Don't remember asking for a punch-up, Boomer.
Well, that'll be a first. I thought you loved bloody punch-ups.
Damn, where the fuck are all the villains? I legit, not even joking, an hour or two ago, I legit, everywhere I went, there was just villains everywhere. Purple zits.
Lowering my threat assessment. The Flash has been neutralized. His unpredictability is no longer a factor. Wonder Woman is our only obstacle now.
Shut up, Batman.
Whoa, your fingers on the trigger, Quinn.
Stupid ass Batman.
It's always showtime.
But it gives me Spider-Man vibes. You don't want to be this guy? Yes. I guess it's sort of Spider-Man vibes. Yeah, I guess Spider-Man vibes, but it's a shooter, right?
That would still be making the shot. You know what?
Boomerang.
My favorite way of traversing this game is probably with Captain Boomerang. Like, look how he traverses around. He's sort of just like he's got like teleportation. It's fucking dope. Captain Boomerang is fucking fun. I like my two favorite characters. I don't like Deadshot. He's fucking atrocious.
Bet it does, big.
But I'm a big fan of Harley Quinn and
Turn them into gore.
Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang. He's just like, he's so fun. You just go around and there's zip. And then you want to zip. Oh, you want to zip again? You want to zip again? Oh, yeah. Teleportation. Let's go. Using the Speed Force. Let's go. Oh. One shot, one kill. Won't even hear it coming.
Pedal to the metal. Fill 'em the gun.
Boom.
I'm no xenobiology
This.
expert, but I'd call it dead. You're done.
Look how sick this is. Like, this guy's my favorite for traversing. It's actually dope. If I go to someone like Deadshot, I'll show you how he versus. He just got a, not even joking, he's just got a backpack. That's it.
Pretty sure Flag said that was mandatory.
Great probable offense, he said.
Well, that's just great. Real nice. Where's
Like,
more? I'm gonna
it's just a jetpack. It's just a dude on a jetpack.
Give me that shield.
Fire on Deadshot's target. Nice. Yes, nice.
Seizing Metropolis is the first step in ridding Earth of crime and decay, of building something better. And we will be the justice of a new Kolu.
Yo, Bennett, jetpack and AR. Yeah, basically. So, this is basically your, like, your sort of, like, all-arounder. So he's just kind of like he flies around and that's it, right? But if I went to someone like King Shark, right?
Talk and talk.
He's a tank, basically. So he can jump high.
don't you, mate? You spy on us.
So the whole point of this game is that they've been taken over by Brainiac, who is a big villain in the DC universes, and basically the Justice League have been brainwashed. So yeah, so basically the Justice League is brainwashed. So it's the Suicide Squad's job to kill the Justice League, basically. So you get to fight the entire Justice League. So Wonder Woman, oh, not Wonder Woman at the moment. Green Lantern, shit like that. Ladies call me British.
Everyone's
Oh, nobody ever called. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call you that.
don't let yourself get
Yeah, so all those. So Batman, The Flash,
Like to be funny.
Aim a teensy bit low.
Superman, and everything. And you got to fight them as bosses, right? So it's set in the Arkham universe. So the same universe that the Arkham Asylum games came out in. So Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Knight.
With a mighty reach.
People already call me the Pussy Slayer Man. So it's all good. You wish you could have that. I can attract anyone.
Somewhere. Destroying positions. Probing terminats.
But yeah, basically that's basically the differences between the dudes. Like they're all cool and everything, but
I was a goth.
I don't know. I just don't like the jumping and shit. It's kind of like it gives me Hulk vibes, honestly. You just kind of
Fighting the biggest superhero
this before. Otherwise, no.
We got a novelty going for us.
Oh, I made it over here anyway. Let's frickin' do this shit.
This is where we will be agents of chaos. Alien scent.
New intel. We're seeing
Heavy
weapon
weapon.
troopers being deployed. Let them get a beat on you and they'll chew you up.
This is how they introduce like new enemy types. It's just like, oh, by the way, there's a heard through the grapevine that there is a heavy trooper that's on its way, and you go, oh shit, awesome. You know, that's pretty cool.
Inside this jammer is a Terminaut that's your new best friend, TFX. Keep it twitching with the energy released by killing tangos. Kill enough, the jammer sucks up the energy and projects a shield. Get back behind it when the skull ship tries to fry you. I need you unfried and running that jammer until I'm done. Operation is a go.
Stop the shark.
The skull ship's looking right at you. Get to the safe zone, now!
You got some fatties on the way. Yeah, very true.
Emitter firing in 3, 2, 1.
Got some of the bastards on my coat.
The skull ship's gunning for you. Get in the safe zone if you want to live.
Whee!
Death blast cannot touch me here. That was terrifying.
You're doing it. Just a little longer. It's supposed to be some kind of delaying tactic by the insurgents. Continue investigating and sterilizing the area.
Harley Quinn.
Almost there, TFX.
I don't
Just off capacity.
I don't think so, because I've been playing this for basically all day and I haven't gone that much through the story. You kind of get sidetracked on like on things to do and shit. Good main story of the town. I don't know how long
TFX, I'm ending recon. Successful.
Well, that's what the post game launch is for.
That means the party's
But yeah, like, if you think about it, Rocksteady's always had shortish games. A lot of their content comes, mini side quests and everything, excluding side shit. Yeah, so Rocksteady's games are like, it's like, I'll compare it to The Witcher, right? Because some of the best content in The Witcher is the side content, right? Some of the best content in the Arkham games are the side content. So it's sort of the same with this. You sort of, they give you the option to do the side quest and they sort of encourage it. But like, if you want to just play through the story, then yes, you'll be done in like 10 or so hours, right? Like, cool. If you want to rush through it, then that's your thing, right? I'm not rushing through it because I'm enjoying just going around shooting shit, destroying shit, listening to the conversations between the, you know, the different people and everything. And you know, that's something that, you know, I've sort of started, you know, sort of accepting and everything. Like, yes, I agree, for the price tag, 10 hours is pretty shit, right? Pretty shit. But unsure. I'm unsure because so the game releases on the February 2nd, right? And then season 1 drops a month later on like start of March, right? And season 1 introduces the Joker, and 2 new sort of called story sort of elements and stuff, right? So if those story elements are sort of like 10 hours long each, right? And keeping in mind that there's 4 seasons, if they're about 10 hours each and they sort of, you know, give, you know, and you sort of buy this game after, you know, all the, that's basically 50 hours of story content on top of the side content and shit. So at launch, probably not. It's hard because from what I know, they're going to be adding like a bunch of like live event shit like that, from what I've read, or like live adaptability sort of thing. So like it's kind of hard to say yes or no, because it sort of comes down to how much support are they going to put into this, right? Because from what I've heard, Rocksteady is no longer the Rocksteady it is. Once you finish the content drop, that will push players like push. For me, I love the characters and shit. So, I haven't heard anything repeated yet, and I've been playing for 12 hours, right? I haven't heard anything repeated yet, or any conversations repeated, and that's only 12 hours, right? So probably, but for me, there's a lot of post-launch stuff, post-story stuff that they sort of like, they made like the final episode of their deep dives. They made like a, I'm gonna switch to my, a lot of it is like they've got this like post-launch, or not post-launch, this post-story stuff called Elseworlds, where you sort of go into different universes and or different worlds and stuff, and sort of fight the big bads in there, or do like more boss fights, or you know, do more capture objectives and shit like that. Different ways missions can be played. It might get tricky. I get where you're coming from. I'm just sort of playing it by ear. Obviously, it's just come out, so we don't know if, you know, they're going to be releasing things weekly. Because they could possibly be. They could be releasing something weekly, right? Weekly going up to, you know, the first season starting, right? So they go boom, 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 right? Or they could just say, here's the game, play it for a little bit, the next season drops this time, right? And then from that season onwards, they start doing, you know, content drops constantly. And every time there's a new playable character, right? So first season is Joker. So Joker's freaking weird Joker, like I like to call him. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. I do worry about the diversity bit. I'm not too sure if it's going to work, or if it's going to work, or if it's not going to. That's like my biggest fear when it comes to this game. It's a live service game, so if they want to keep it fresh and keep coming back to it, they need to update it constantly. And if they're not updating constantly, then what's the point, right? why waste all your time on a live service game when you could have spent, you know, the 8 years developing this, right? 8 years developing this. You could have put it into like a massive, solid single player story around Suicide Squad, and you have like little backstories for all the Suicide Squad members. You know, you can play your little bits, and then you sort of come together, and then you sort of go into Metropolis, and then you have little bits with Batman, or you watch, you know, you get to know the Justice League. They start to accept it, and then they slowly get taken over, and then it gets to the point where we are now, with Man of War basically said, your job is to kill the Justice League, and then you go, oh shit, I like these characters, you know, I've gotten to get to know these characters. I don't want to do this, but I have to do this to be able to progress the game. And I think they could have done that. Like, they could have done it any sort of way, and this game would have done really well if it's a single player game with a little bit of co-op, right? Scrap the live service shit. Doesn't need to happen, right? But, you know, co-op with friends, shit like that, right? They've gone live servicey, and I don't know how they're going to do it, because from what I've played, yes, it's very similar. Basically, all the objective is shoot the pink zits. Giant pink zits on the screen, weaken the enemy, and blow them up, right? If you shoot them in the legs a couple times, you can do a shield bash, which basically gives you shield. Right? So, for me, it's hard to pinpoint what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not 100% too sure how they're gonna do it. I hope they do it well. But I worry because they haven't really released a roadmap. So like, if I go to Fuel, let's have a look at the announcement shit. Introducing Elseworlds. I feel unless they do something similar to Destiny, it might be interesting. Yeah, so I think they need to do something to Destiny, right? Like Destiny. I don't know, right? The season content. I don't know if this is just this year, right? I don't know if season 1 is, you know, March, right? It begins March 2024. And then season 2 is like May, you know, let's say May, right? I don't know if this is all going to be this year. And then next year they do like a story expansion. And, you know, because from what they've got the power, right? They can use this, right? They could use this game to let the player be able to play as villains in like the biggest rogue gallery in comic book history, right? They're using DC. You know, it's not just Batman rogues, it's like DC rogues. So they could go and get, you know, the first one is a Joker, right? From what I can see here, this is probably going to be Captain Cold or Mr. Freeze, sorry. This one here, not too sure. This one here, not too sure, right? But if they wanted to, right? If they don't do something similar to Destiny, right? Because I don't think Rocksteady's going to be doing any new games anytime soon, right? I think Rocksteady's solely becoming like a live service, you know, live service thing, right? Which is fine, you know. They wanted to try something different, so they did, right? What I don't know is, are they going to like, yeah, like Destiny, because Destiny has like every year they have a new expansion which adds, you know, about 20-30 hours worth of content, right? I'm not too sure. I don't play Destiny all that much, but you know, so I don't know is more End of the World coming for Suicide Squad in 2024. So you look at that, and this is 2024, right? Is there going to be stuff after 2024, or are they just doing year of support and then sort of like ditching, right? Which is stupid, right? Because with the live service game, this is for, you know, 2, 3, 4, you know? Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. Cool, right? Next season, next year, they do like these, like they could do so much because they have the access, as I said, to the biggest rogue gallery in comic history. They could go and grab characters that no one would have thought of, you know, like James Gunn did within the Suicide Squad movie. He went and got Polka Dot Man. Nobody. Polka Dot Man is a big meme. But people would like to play as Polka Dot Man. Polka Dot Man's cool. How about Clayface? People would love to play as Clayface. That would be funny, right? It's a Batman villain. Clayface. Captain Cold. Which is a Flash villain from the TV show The Flash. They could do Reverse Flash, right? They could do like, they could go, we could give you a speedster, right? A speedster villain that you can use, right? That would be fun, right? Give you Reverse Flash, or we'll give you Zoom, or we'll give you Savitar, or we'll give you all these, but that's for Flash villains. Or, you know, Batman villains. You know, you've got frickin' Two-Face, you've got Scarecrow, you've got all these things. Yes, you know, it's set in the Arkham universe, so a lot of these villains are dead or like not here. But they introduced the Elseworlds concept, and what is the Joker? An Elseworlds Joker. So basically what they can do is bring a Scarecrow from a different universe to do that. So yeah, I agree. It's just going to be interesting to see if they're able to, you know, be able to do it. But yeah.
What the hell is this unauthorized transmission all about?
Riddler. We could play as Riddler.
Everyone keep quiet. I ain't chasing a bunch of riddles and bullshit.
It's you. 4 heads is you. The radio star is on the radio tower. Go to the radio tower. I'm waiting.
Well, that's cool.
Frickin' Enigma. Really getting the Arkham 25 to Life gang back together.
Enigma. Enigma. Oh, I am delighted by riddles and brain teasers. He's the worst. He leaves all the clues for Batman. You don't leave flaming clues.
How they keep it Suicide Squaddy if they keep at depressed Ray Boswell. Yes. Yes. I want to know how they'll keep it Suicide Squaddy if they keep people. Well, that's the thing, right? In the Suicide Squad comics, right? Big comic book fan here. There's many different people in the Suicide Squad. You know, there's the main roster, which is usually King or usually King Shark, King Shark, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang. They're usually in the Suicide Squad, right? Joker is also, and sometimes in this, there's all these different like rogues that they can add into the Suicide Squad. So yeah, it's hard to see how they'll do Suicide Squaddy, but they've got the rogues gallery of all these DC villains in their graphs. So they can do anything they want. I think it's more that I think people play this game for the. I think the driving factor for this game, I think, for me anyway, for what I think, it will cost. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, it's hard because I get where you're coming from. Like, I get all the questions and everything everyone has, how they're going to keep it Suicide Squad. But I think people would come to this knowing that they can play Mr. Freeze. Or they can play King Shark. Right? There's so many villains and so many different play types that you can play, or that you should be able to play in a shooter. There's no healer, right? And there's no healer. So they could bring like a person that is able to heal, right? I can pull one out of my ass right now. They could go and grab Ra's al Ghul if I wanted to, right? He's basically invincible because of Lazarus Pit, right? And one of his abilities is that he has Lazarus Pit bombs, or throwables in his inventory, and you throw them, get health, right? Since they've gone with the live service shooter thing, they can add anyone they want. It's just the fact, will it make sense? Yeah, so Avengers, I think that Avengers did, right? Avengers, if I remember from the marketing, Avengers sort of, what's it called? Sort of marketed it as like a fun game, like a story game. They never leaned into the live service shit or the whatever it was, because they kind of shied away from it. They realized not many people were playing the online ferocious and the service was. But yeah, I get where. Yeah, like you bring up some good points, Toby. Like, trust me, I agree with you in everything that you're bringing up. Yeah, that's the thing. We need to see what they'll do, because, well, actually, the difference between the Suicide Squad game and this game, Suicide Squad game and the Avengers game, is that in the Avengers game you couldn't really roam the city, right? It was sort of like you did the mission, you completed it, and then you got spawned back to the headquarters, right? And every time you finished a mission, you had to go back to the headquarters and not sort of carry on and go to the next point. Whereas in this game, it's all open world, and you can do whatever you want, obviously to limits. So they can differ from it. It's just how, right? They need to learn how to differ from it, because if they don't learn that, then this game will have the exact same fate as the Avengers game, which I don't want to see, because this has so much potential. I hate to say it, this game has so much potential, because listen to this, all this content, like all the new characters and everything like that, aren't locked behind paywalls. The only things that are locked behind paywalls are the cosmetics. That's it, right? Avengers game, you had to buy the DLC content to be able to play that stuff, right? Whereas in this game, it's solely free to whoever's bought the game. So it's something that they won't. So they made it clear. They made it clear, and they've put it everywhere. They've made it clear that none of the playable characters will be locked behind a paywall, ever. They said they want everyone to be able to play a character in their game and not have to worry about coughing up, money to go and play them, right? The only thing that is choice, and it's solely cosmetic only, right? Only thing is cosmetics. I'll go to the store.
Brain's not gonna.
What's that? So that is outfits, banners, emotes, and currency. They're not planning on adding it behind paywalls because, first of all, that's stupid. Like, why would they do that? Like, that would make no sense at all to lock shit behind a paywall. I know it's happened, and I know people do it. Destiny does it. You have to pay $70 for a new expansion. And it's basically the same shit. But with these guys, they clearly stated that they're not going to be locking it. I can't remember the exact reasoning. But yeah, it was one of those things.
Didn't do too good a job of wiping out the insurgents' gadget.
They jammed our communications, started a fight. Why?
Is Batman on the case? Stop trying to find a motive for a group of Section 8s. They'll pop up again and we'll take them out.
All patrols, your priority is to integrate, not exterminate. Leave making an example of the Terran resistance to me.
I need a juice cleanse. By juice, do you mean the blood of our enemies? A cleansing in ritual combat. I also need this juice cleanse. This tower? That riddle was easy peasy. Thought they'd be thinking and shit.
How the fuck do I get up there?
Come on, digging needs his speed.
Hey, I made it up. Woohoo!
Here we are, top of the world, but with a conundrum. Why would Argus choose you for this mission over me? Now there's an answer I had to unravel. So I hacked into your neural bombs and devised a series of educational challenges for you to flunk.
Kinda busy right now, mate. Ah!
Let's begin. My shadow falls across the city. My piercing gaze knows no pity. Come on, ask yourself. Well done. Perhaps I estimated you all. But it's not just your brains I'm weighing like some Egyptian god. No. The augmented reality.
I don't know why they're making the skins paid.
Test your bodies too.
Spider-Man. I don't see them making.
When you try and fail again.
Most of the money will come from the battle passes. Battle passes release on March. So I get.
It needs stating. No greasy little crossword jockey gives you orders. I do.
Waller, Nigma's hacked our bombs. That seems bad.
Low on my list of priorities, Lord. We have actionable intel out of Cobblepot. Prototype grenades hidden in the Justice Day stage at the stadium. Retrieve those grenades, Task Force X. Expect resistance.
Creepy old crossword jockey. It's funny because it's true.
But yeah, like, I don't know if they will make much. So in the battle passes is cosmetics. That's it. Cosmetics only. Cosmetic only. So so skins and basically shit that's in the store. What'll be skins and shit. That's it. Nothing that's locked behind a paywall or anything. Like, I get one free battle pass token because I, with the deluxe edition, got a battle pass token. You get to have a free battle pass token to use. So I won't really be paying for it, but I did. But I don't know how much the battle passes are going to be. They haven't really. Honestly, they probably will have XP tokens. You never know these days.
If you need some of the big words explained, just ask.
Where's my knockback? But yeah, like, this isn't the worst microtransactions I've seen in a video game. Call of Duty is worse. So, like here, banners. That's what the banners do. What do the banners do? Oh, if you got a squad, do them with your, yeah. You can change the difficulty, matchmaking, shit like that. So, you know, it's all a bit hit or miss. But yeah. On good gracious. Oh, good gracious, so true. Yeah. Yeah. It's very true. But yeah, I like the size of the map. It's really good. Like, this bit's blocked off because it's the end game, I think.
All forces, if your comms are hijacked by a Terran determined to present you with riddles, ignore him. The Terran criminal in question is obsessive and not worth the disruption to our mission.
Oh, okay, Christian terms. Yeah.
We have complete control, Brainiac. Air superiority already belongs to Lantern. Our patrols are rounding up the remaining stragglers as we speak. Yes, I'll be continuing my surveillance.
Where's Batman at?
As your new leader, I demand that the shark carries me. I've been speed forcing all over the city. Boy, are my legs tired.
Not how this works, Boomer.
Oh, all right. Dead shot. Carry. Fine either way.
Man, I've been carrying your ass since we got here.
Damn, Daniel. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Statue's silver smirks. These golden waterworks.
Shut up, Riddler.
Do we have to integrate the insurgents? Easier to dust them all.
think it was a face.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm sick of all this bullshit in my ear all the time. Batman, Riddler. Who's next?
I got plenty of sweet nothings I could whisper in your ear.
If you do that, I will kill you. No guns. I'll just beat your ass.
Mate, I'm glad we're breaking up the band if you're gonna be all... you.
Where's Batman? I want him to stalk me.
Missile stash. Lex Luthor sits upon your cash.
Eee.
So the Riddler has designed riddles to spite Waller. That assault.
Riddle me that.
I thought he was supposed to be smart. Who'd want to join this?
Wait, no. Riddle me that.
See? Shoot the pink zits. That's the aim of the game. Shoot the pink zits and you'll be right.
Sweet landing!
Boom.
Unpredictable tactics reap results.
Lantern's military training will serve you well, Brainiac. The Skull ship is defended against all conventional forms of attack. If the Resistance deploys metahumans, let them come. I plan for every contingency.
Oh yes, you might be wondering, oh whose voice is that? That voice sounds familiar. It's Kevin Conroy's.
Take it.
Kevin Conroy.
Even heard of
Mr. Dead Man. May he rest in peace.
I was the basest in trigger discipline.
Breathe in air. Breathe out light. Breathe in. Breathe out light.
Don't need sights.
Dun 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 dun. One shot, one shot, one kill. Won't even hear it coming.
To the nail. And we'll lose.
Oh baby, a triple.
Lockdown boomerang.
Righto, I've got sharp target. Feeling the need.
The need for speed. Alright guys, it's your job to spot Batman. Death is surveilling.
Thousands plot. Too many X's mark the spot.
Penguin never was a big dreamer, but grenades.
Targeting boomerang.
Can't say I get it.
Imagine, you're a member of the Justice League. Superpowers, defender of the planet. Oh, how did you die? Grenade.
Actually, that is pretty funny.
Boom.
I'm focusing on your target, Deathstroke. See?
Woo.
Argus thanks you for your selfless and uncoerced contribution. Firing on boomerang.
Oh, I think we broke them all.
Fuck's sake. Did you really?
What the hell is
Did you really find him?
Tip-top boomerang action there.
I believe Riddler's last appearance was creating racetracks for the Batman.
Hey, that's right. Why don't we get any of that?
Because we're not the Batman, we'll never be the Batman. We're just the overworked, underappreciated B-team.
No, you're a bunch of criminals, you dick. Where is he? I want to see Batman again.
A stirring figure to behold. The world's false idol cast in gold.
All deployed units, we have the Flash. Wonder Woman is your remaining priority target. She will not stop. But every one of your sacrifices works to slow her. For the glory of New Kolu.
Point every dark corner.
Oh man, I love Captain Boomerang. What the fuck? Do you see that? I'll be a Joker any day.
Penguin's so quick. Thought he was a hard man.
Hot like Taffy. She probably showed him a mirror.
Sorry. Getting a call. It's fucking up.
Round up the Terrans. Process the ones who can still walk.
Stealing communications, blocking scans. Back in my day, you just had to shoot someone.
How old are you anyway?
You can't just ask a bloke. Anyway, how old are you, Floyd? 'Cause you sound ancient.
Give it up, Boomer. No one's stopping for a drink. We're on the clock. The doomsday clock.
I'll pitch in on the shooting with you, shark. Even impressed myself sometimes.
It's an ugly job, and mostly you're gonna be the ones doing it.
Think fast.
To welcome those from far and wide, this sign spells out our civic pride.
Love it. Fuck's sake. Ah man. It's hard being it's hard out here. Goodbye. Oh. Bum 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 bum.
Nice job, killers. You terminated the thing like champs.
That shoot him up fast, Shark.
Already gone.
I have much to learn about human firearms. Why does this button prevent it from operating?
That's just wild blood, buddy.
Whee!
I just said that.
Stay grounded. Find your center.
Bum 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 bum.
Covering fire!
To welcome those from far and wide, this sign is
It's a talent.
Deadshot is the current target.
Whee.
Let's finish this city. I hear Gotham's a real hot zone. Rough and tumble!
Whee.
Aiming for Deadshot!
Catching up with your body count, Hal.
Yeah, woo. Perfect. I probably tomorrow, all going well. I was planning on doing it yesterday, but you couldn't yesterday, so. But I was gonna do it tonight. But I didn't hear from you, so I just started the stream up, and yeah. So probably tomorrow, if anything. Probably do it tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, right? If not tomorrow, then it'll probably have to be Sunday. But yeah, I'm pretty chill. You just let me know.
thousands plus. Too many X's mark the spot.
Sending Quinn sky high!
Anyway, there's 7 chapters. So I've only done 1.5 chapters, and that's only today. And I've done 10% of the story. That's pretty decent. But yeah. But yeah. So well, anyway, I'm gonna call it there for. It's gonna just be a short one. I was just gonna play a little bit, really enjoying the game. As you can freaking tell. February. 12.1 hours today I've played. Played 12 hours game. Holy shit. 12 hours. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate you all. Good time. And I might stream tomorrow. I might be I will tomorrow. All going well. But yeah. Anyway, I will catch you dudes later, and you guys all have a good one. Peace out.